What are metric units of mass? Think about this during the lesson. Mass is the amount of matter that something contains. The two metric units of mass used most often are gram and kilogram. Study the words gram and kilogram. How many grams are in 1 kilogram? 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. How do you know? The prefix kilo means 1,000. Here is the mass of a few items you already know. A dollar bill has a mass of about 1 gram. A cantaloupe has a mass of about 1 kilogram. What metric unit of mass would you use to measure a small piece of cantaloupe? The mass of a small piece of cantaloupe is best measured in grams. How would you measure the mass of a cart of cantaloupes? The mass of a cart of cantaloupes is best measured with kilograms. You can estimate the mass of an object using the information you know about the mass of the dollar bill or the mass of 1 cantaloupe. Think about the metric units of mass. What is the mass of a red brick? Let's find out. First, you must choose the most appropriate unit of measure to compare with the brick. Would it make sense to use a gram unit to measure the mass of a brick? Explain. No, it would not make sense. The mass of 1 brick is more than the mass of $1 bill. So, the best unit would be the kilogram. Now that you have chosen the appropriate unit for measuring, estimate to see how many cantaloupes would have the same mass as 1 red brick. You can use a pan balance to estimate the mass. Look at the pan balance. Think about how many cantaloupes it would take to have the same mass as 1 red brick. About 3 cantaloupes would have the same mass as 1 red brick. So the brick has a mass of about 3 kilograms. How do you know the red brick has a mass of about 3 kilograms? Each cantaloupe is about 1 kilogram. If the red brick has a mass of about 3 cantaloupes, then it has a mass of about 3 kilograms. Now you can measure. Place the brick on one pan. Add kilograms to the other pan until the balance is level to compare the two amounts of mass. Count the kilograms. 3 kilograms were used to level the balance, so the brick has a mass of 3 kilograms. If you add another brick that is identical to the one already on the balance, what do you need to do to level the balance? To level the balance, you need to double the number of kilograms. How does the pan balance help you see the difference between the weight of the red brick and the mass of the red brick? The pan balance helps you compare the known mass of the kilograms to the red brick. The mass of the red brick is how much matter it contains and does not change. The weight of the red brick is measured on a scale and can change because weight is based on gravity. In space, due to the lack of gravity, the weight or heaviness of an object is less than on Earth, but the mass remains the same. Now you know how to determine the mass of objects using metric units.